Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Remake. I'm Black Shadow, and we are here, back in the old familiar mansion staircase here. We are just about ready to start making our way out of the mansion again. And yeah, we've done pretty well, folks, actually, all things considered. We began our war against the Invisible Green Menace last video, well, on the whole, we've done alright, actually. A bit of a shaky start, but we have managed to pull through for the time being. But obviously, we've not seen the last of those freaks. There will be more to come. And the only question is, how do we fight them? Well, we've managed to end up with a ridiculous amount of shotgun ammo, considering the situation. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's a result. Anything else here that we need? Actually, I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to take that with me. For a reason. Okay, anything else? What we got here? Metal, discs, Magnum, which luckily I've not had to pull to yet. Still thinking about when I might pull out the grenade launcher. What I might think is the best place to use that. I haven't quite decided yet. I've got a couple of ideas. Like I say, I don't really want to be using it against sort of like hunters, that's and the dog or anything like that, because there's no guarantee that I'm going to hit them. So I'm going to probably avoid it. The doorknob has been repaired. Why, thank you, Barry. What a legend you are. So, with everything done, and killed and all that sort of thing, well, we'll head back outside. And we'll go from fighting invisible hunters back to the frickin' dogs. Improvement? Not really. So we need to swing it back out here. We've got the crank on us. We've got our battery. We've got everything that we need in order to make our way outside, to stop the waterfall, to gain access behind it, and then to the sewers beneath. There's those dogs. You see that there? In the yeah, it is in the lighted bits. There's just a small reflection of the dogs. It doesn't help all that much, but it gives you a rough idea. Especially because the way the dogs go is a little bit randomised. At least it feels it to me. We need to go past first, don't we? Yes, we do. And I'm going to do what I can to hope that I don't get poisoned here. There's not a lot I can do if I do get poisoned. I have a blue herb. I just got to pray that I don't get poisoned. It's not a good start. Well, I didn't get poisoned. That's the main thing. That's what's important. Because if I had got poisoned, I'd have been very, very upset. But I was thinking, do I take green and blue, or do I take green and red in case I have a horror story with the dogs? Now, speaking of horror stories, this is about where it's going to begin. And I can't even see him, is the worst part. I don't even know where they are. Not only are they trying to rip my throat out, and they usually manage it in this place. Ooh, we've done okay there. I can't even see where they are. Well, I've actually managed to not get hit. I think that is a record for Resident Evil. I don't think I've ever got through that room the first time I not got hit. Although this could be difficult. Do I even bother trying to run? I can't fight it, can I? Oh boy. Unhand me, sir! Oh, you see, how do you fight this, folks? How do you fight it? Do I use the health? Oh my god. Should I have stood and fought? Obviously. Fuck off, you bastards! Now that's why I took the green and red herb with me. Because I had a nasty feeling something like that was going to happen. And I've still got to get back through that room as well. It was never gonna be easy, that. I don't know, maybe I should have stood and fought and just sacrificed the shotgun shells actually, but well. I didn't take that decision and I'm gonna have to live with it. There is at least a bit of health to pick up eventually, but not in the immediate future. We need to get to the waterfall without dying, which could be easier said than done. Please don't fuck this up, Shadow. Please don't. Whatever you do, don't fuck up. I don't even know! Fuck off, you bastard mutts! There we are. I feel a lot better now. I'm so glad I will never have to deal with these rooms ever again. That is one thing I will not miss on Resident Evil Remake, is having to get through these damn rooms. Oh, for the love of... And now we're fine, because dogs apparently can't get through the little gap there. They are programmed to not go through. Why? I don't really know, but they are, so that's fine. And we are here! Thank goodness for that. Right, pick up the ink ribbons, because, well, why not? They're there. Probably won't need any more of those. We'll put the put that down. Combine those. What we got? Health. Green, red, green, blue. First aid. That is not very spectacular. I must also ask myself, why am I still holding the handgun? Because I don't need it. Don't know why I've still got this. No, put those down. I don't need those. I think that's fine for now. Yeah, that's fine for now. I don't need anything else. I think that'll do. I could grab some health, I suppose, but I'm not going to. Not right now. There is health to pick up anyway, so I'll work with that. Head down here. We need to be very careful when we make our return trip through there, because it may look empty when we come back, but I know for goodness sakes that it's not, and will not be. We'll certainly grab hold of that. There's another handgun magazine for us. Of course, we'll want to get hold of these. They will be very useful when we first get to the labs. Help clear out that freaking area. We've got the power source. Open that. Of course, we've got the shaft, which we might as well leave. There's no point taking that with us. Let me just equip that. Hello? Anybody home?
Is that you, Jill?
Now,
that voice Enrico?
how does he know that's Jill without
You're
even
alive.
seeing her?
Stop!
Now, Enrico is either freaking psychic, or he has memorized the sound of
No,
Jill's footsteps.
But why?
Either way, that's pretty freaking
The
strange.
stars are finished. Someone is a traitor.
Oh, you better believe it.
Umbrella set us up.
Bang! And the dirt was gone.
Enrico!
Look more concerned, Jill, if you can, through those goggles.
Traitor? Who?
And so another one bites the dust. Give him like a farewell kiss or something. That's obviously what Enriquez wants. Oh, you better believe it was a professional. Professional arsehole, that's what he is. But Enrico's death does grant us the square crank, so that's all well and good. I always wonder though, or the hexagonal crank, I should say. I always wonder if Wesker. Well, come on, folks. We know it's Wesker. Hold on. Fucking Hunter. Fucking Hunter. That is why I took the self-defense gun. For that greaseball. But I wonder if Wesker had never shot Enrico, would we have ever managed to get hold of the hexagonal crank? Because maybe, think about it, folks, Wesker doesn't shoot Enrico, Enrico doesn't die, so he doesn't give us the hexagonal crank, we can't beat the game. So I think Wesker is helping us out there. He's being an integral part of the... Oh god, I've just realised where we are. Oh my goodness sakes. Folks. Pray. I don't even know! Are they all dead? I think they might be. I think we're okay. I think we are okay. Well, we're not getting attacked, so clearly I must have killed them. Now that is one of those areas, if you forget those hunters are there, you're screwed. You are a goner. So must remember those are there. Okay, so this can be put away. This can be put away. We need the hexagon crank. Now what do we take from here? I'm going to take the grenade launcher, because I think this may be as good a place as any we will ever have to use the grenade launcher. Either the freak coming up in a moment, or the tyrant. But of course, the tyrant, we got this little bad boy here. So, yeah, I'm going to go with this. I want that. I want that. And... that should be, that should be good. Yep, I'm happy with that. I think. Not 100% sure how effective acid rounds may be against the upcoming boss. Of course, the Black Widow. I don't know. Not sure how effective they may or may not be. But as the famous words say, there is only one way to find out. And yes, I do know there is a green herb there on the right side. I do know that was there. Of course, no flamethrower for Miss Valentine. Yeah. Great observation, Jill. Get the Sherlock Award for most obvious observation of the game. Why, game? Why? Handgun rounds. We will again take those. I know I haven't a full inventory. I have prepared for this. Don't you worry, folks. I'm basically assuming that I'm going to get my arse handed to me here. That's arse in an ARSE, by the way. This is going to be fun. Although when I say fun, I mean fucking horrific. Right, that's hit him twice. Oh yeah, that's poison surely. Yeah, knew it immediately was going to come along. Of course I can't. Oh my god, how do I fight this? Oh my. How do I fight this? This is impossible! What do I do? Guess? I think that's it. I think it's right. Is that it there? I don't know. I don't know! How do I fight an invisible freaking spider? Someone please explain! I hit something! This is ridiculous! I think that was it there. It just... There's something there! Ha! Oh, you bitch! And poisoned! Oh dear. That's it there. Now you are mine. Motherfucker! Son of a bee sting. All I needed was just one clue, and I'll blow its brains out. Got everything it deserved. God, you gotta love it when the system works. Now, hopefully, there's still a blue herb here. There is, very good. Just sort of the other thing I was bargaining on. However, the downside is we are now down to a single first aid spray for health. One. Uno. Do I know one in any other languages? Ein. That's about it, really. Anyways, after that demonstration of multilingual incompetence, I'll get Jill Van to show you that she is very capable at turning a crank. Because, of course, that was exactly what was on the RPD CV. Must be a good crank turner. And valve handler as well, while you're at it. That's just general Raccoon City living conditions there. We'll let that go past, of course. Make a mess. Who on earth set these boulders up anyways? What on earth are they even doing here? You have to figure that one out. We shall acquire the first aid box. Inside being getting a first aid spray, which is good news. We now have 2, so I can afford 2 massive screw-ups, which is not going particularly far in a game where you can't even see what you're fighting. I mean, I know I used, like, the green and red, the green and blue, and another blue herb fighting the Black Widow. I honestly thought it was going to be a worse result than that. I really did think. Because I had a nasty feeling walking inside. Of course, when we were at the residence, or the dorms, whatever you want to call it. Of course, we were taking on the spiders there. There was absolutely no clue of what they were, and I had a funny feeling it was going to be the same case of the Black Widow. And what do you know? Complete and utter invisibility. So, yeah, that was always going to be tough. The thing is, though, now, if you want to do a little bit of looking ahead as to, well, what we got left as far as bosses are concerned, well, basically, it's the Tyrant. Now, the big question is, does the Tyrant will it give us any kind of remote clue as to where its location may be when we go to fight it? Because you remember, we've got 2 places to fight. We've got the downstairs bit with all the tube and the glass capsules, which you never know. Actually, you might find the odd reflection in that, which I've just never noticed before. And then you've got the helipad. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember seeing any mirrors up on the helipad. So, I don't think either of those fights are going to be particularly easy, folks. I really... Oh, game, how pedantic can you get? How do I move it without going too far? Can't. Is that game? Just make it be far from just go in, please. Thank you. So pedantic, that. There's the cylinder to attach to our shaft. So every shaft needs a cylinder, apparently. But yeah, I will be honest and say I'm a little bit concerned about that. The only other thing I can suppose say that I'm concerned about is walking around with a piece of nitro compound on me, which will explode on any kind of violent reaction when you can't see any enemies. That also is quite troubling. So we will have to, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be that's gonna be a nervous situation. Any enemies? Fuck it. Oh, there weren't. I didn't know. I honestly didn't remember. I think I made the right choice. Oh, green herb. Oh, crap. We'll have to come back and get it in a second. Right, so we want to put these cranks away, because we don't actually need these anymore. That can go away. That can be disposed of, as can that. The first aid, actually, no, I'm gonna put that away. The cylinder we need. The, don't need any of those, do we? No, I think we're okay. We don't exactly have a lot of of choice in what we've got, but I think we're okay. We'll collect our green herb. There we are. I thought for a second Jill was going to walk through the door, which I would not have been impressed at. But luckily, she didn't. She realised what I was actually attempting to do. And we will trudge along through the sewers once more. Interesting. I always find it interesting how they never actually called it the sewers in this game. They just said it was like a continuation of the courtyard, which I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I never particularly liked that. So we'll grab the shaft. What's the number combination? 4231. That's the one. Don't need to do any of the twizzing around stuff at all. You can actually work it out from just looking at the top bit. It's kind of easy. Four, two, three. Easy as you like. Power restored, lift operational. Let us proceed.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Immortal words! Courtesy of BS Inc. Great.
What the hell is that sound?
Look at Barry.
It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Righto, Mr. Burton. We'll follow your orders and, well. We know how that story ends. Now, we have to be a little careful being in here because, of course, folks, we can't see Lisa Trevor. However, courtesy... Yeah, ignore that sound for a second. Courtesy of something that I did actually notice when playing through the main game is that we can actually control where on earth Lisa actually ends up spawning. Because when we go past this screen here, whenever we choose one of these two tunnels, she will be in front of us. So I know I can then backtrack and go around. So she's up there by the lever. We just run around. And that's an observation that I've made actually over the course of playing the actual the main game itself. I noticed that anyways. So a little trick there to employ: don't just run forward like a numpty, because you're gonna get smacked in the head by Miss Trevor. And we don't want that, folks, do we? Oh, of course we don't. And if any of you said yes to that question, you need to get your heads examined immediately. Right, we will wander up here, pick up our selection of goodies, ranging from a battery pack to something much more sinister looking. Oh, it's only a handgun magazine. Oh yeah, of course, there's no freaking Magnum rounds up here, is there? Darn. Yeah, I forgot. Screw it. Right, we'll move the box onto the lift, which we need to do. Fortunately, this is not a particularly fast process. But we will endure! And I will take a drink. Ah, that'll do. There's nothing like wetting your whistle when you're taking on the hordes of the undead. Thank you, Joe. I was wondering whether you were actually going to cooperate there. And off it goes. On a mighty journey. On an epic adventure. To the other side of the rail system. I'm sure you'll all agree. Fascinating stuff. And it appears that I am now just resorting to dry sarcasm. But when you've been sitting in a meeting for almost 2 hours with the amount of bickering that goes on sometimes, then you will not be the only person who will be drawn to just desperation. But never mind. Right, we will head back into here to say hi again to Mr. Burton and promptly say goodbye.
Barry!
Bastard! Why, Barry? Why did you do it? Let's put this away. Do I actually I think it would be okay just a handgun. I don't see why I need the shotgun, actually, thinking about it. Put a couple of those away. Of course, we'll keep one on us just in case. But no, I don't need the shotgun. Not right now. I might need the handgun. Possibly. If things went a bit sour. But I don't think we need the shotgun. And I want to try and keep hold of that for when we do get into the labs. Be a very useful backup for the Magnum. Because, of course, the only worry I have as well, and it is a conscious worry, is, of course, we've got a Magnum that will take out pretty much anything that it touches. But, of course, invisible enemy, no auto-aim, I'm bound to end up missing a few shots. It's almost inevitable that we'll end up missing, that there's going to be some shots that will be missed. So the only scare I've got is because the Magnum is, of course, so limited, is that we'll have like a bad phase of trying to find what we're trying to kill, and then we'll end up like, you know, basically running out of Magnum ammo, which would be a disaster. So the shotgun would be a very useful secondary weapon to make use of as well, which we have done in the past against the Tyrant. We've done that. We used the shotgun in the previous playthrough, it was actually. So I might try and employ a similar strategy for when we arrive there, if I still can. Because I don't think we're going to be using much of the grenade launcher, if just for the fact that I don't have any more grenade launcher ammo. And I don't know if the game is going to give me any more. I honestly do not know. But I have a feeling I know what the answer is, and it's a big fat N-O. Right, so we'll do that. That going down there has set off Lisa, so she's now following us, contrary to popular belief. That extends the prongs, for lack of a better term. So we can proceed along here and place in the broken flamethrower of justice or something. Hey, its only use is to get placed onto that, folks. I feel indebted to it to make it a bit better than what it actually is. Right. So, creepy freaking dolls and the like. Wander on through the sewers. Well, son of a bitch. That's the first time I've ever been hit by any of those freaking snakes ever. I'm not particularly happy about that. But again, at least I'm not poisoned, so it could be worse. We'll open the jewelry box, which is immediately open. And that will give us our stone ring, which to be combined with a metal object. Yeah, family picture, and the notes, of course, of what happened to the Trevor family. And they basically got completely eradicated, courtesy of Umbrella Inc. Heinous bastards. I mean, to do what they did to the Trevor family in the way they did it is beyond reprehensible, folks. It is just... you don't even bear thinking about. I still think probably one of the darkest things that Umbrella have ever done, and may well ever do, Umbrella or any of its affiliates sort of things. What they did to Lisa Trevor especially, that is a horrendous situation. But that will take us back to the cabin. And now we can put that away. Ooh, got a couple of green herbs actually, that's not too bad. We can pick up the metal object, which we will require. We will combine all that. And what I am going to do is... how long has the video gone on for? 37 minutes! Yeah, I suppose I'll bring an end to a video there. I didn't think it would gone on that long. Huh. Okay then. Well, what we will do then, folks, is... yeah, I'll bring an end to the video there. Oh, what's happened there? And what will happen is next time, folks, on, of course, Let's Play Resident Evil Remake, we will be bringing an end, hopefully, to this disc, folks. We've got the two stone and metal objects now, so we can make our way to the mansion for one last time. And then we're off to... we've got to head to the labs, which are obviously infested with zombies. Those creepy bug things, I found out, I did a bit of research on them. Apparently they're called chimeras. And the reason that I didn't quite recognise what exactly they'd spawned from is because they kind of... apparently they spawn from sort of a variety of things put together. A bit like the chimera. The Legend of Chimera had like sort of head of like a snake, a bird, a dragon, or some weird shit like that. Hey, go watch the Final Fantasy LPs, especially Final Fantasy 6, you'll see what I'm talking about. But basically, they're an assortment of freaks. So we got them, and of course we have got the lovable tyrants, which we will have to somehow take on twice. So that should prove mighty interesting. So we will be concluding with that in the next video or two. So I will thank you very much for watching. I will hopefully see you then. And hopefully we can survive this. And if we do, it will be one heck of a feather in the cap. But I don't know, folks. Not a huge amount of health. All it takes is one mistake, and we are back to square one, folks. So we will have to keep things tight. We'll have to keep things careful. And we will see you next time. So, take care.